our love made perfect, that we may have fullness in the day of judgment, because as he is, so are we in this world.
Okay, as he is. So they're talking about Jesus. Okay. So, Mara, Zemun, Mara, Sabab Kmati wa Guaha Alma Akhmshikha. Kamodi Gudawa Alma Iwa Akhmshikha.
Is it because we're going to go through the same trials and temptations we went through?
Exactly. And?
We have to overcome them, my cousin.
And the world will be against us.
Okay.
So the world was against Jesus and they will be against us. They won't accept us. So that is why it's going to be tribulation and going to be hardship. So that's why we have to overcome that. Because otherwise, so we can overcome the judgment. La? So we can overcome the judgment. Bravo, Spat. Umara لتزدوتا بخبة إن خبة جميرة كاميل كي طارد لزدوتا سبب يزدوتا الجنجارة ناشا زدوة ليلة بيشة جميرة بخبة إما ناشا هذا زدوانا ما يابه ليتن جابه خبة ليتن جابه جبرناشا زدوانا ما دي ليتن ليت خبة قمودي سبب على هالي جابه زدوتا إيه دكتور على هذا ليت زدوتا. So there is no fear if you have love in you. Then why most of people have fear? What is our fears of? What are we feared?
Everything.
Everything? هيا دولا مصديان تقسطو. ما روك من شتواني زاد. Everything أنا مشتواني.
Afraid of life.
Everything أنا مشتواني جاو. Everything ومشتواني جاو. أنا everything.
Life, just life.
Life?
Afraid of life.
You're afraid of life?
They're afraid of living, scared of everything.
She's talking about they.
Oh, she's not talking about herself. Oh, أنا شو لي أنا باسر بين نفسي.
They took their eyes off of Christ, like Peter. When he took his eyes off of Christ, he got scared, he fell in.
Exactly. So what did we say? We said Jesus is the light, and He's the source of the light, and the darkness doesn't have a source unless you walk away from the light. Then you become into darkness. So, oh fear yate min darkness. Fear yate min khishka. We always have fear because we live in the darkness when we walk away from the light. We walk away from the source of light.
It says here that mine says because fear has to do with punishment. Punishment of what?
Okay. Well,
are we afraid that Jesus would punish us? Is that what they mean, or
well, what are you fearing of? Are you fearing of the judgment? What are you fearing of? When we don't have a fear. احنا ناس كريستيان يركلابي لانزدوت تجمن. له يامرن أنا يجاوي خوبا يجاوي زدوتا. You can have both love and fear. The only fear you gotta have is the fear of God, and that is even more love. That's even exactly, that's respect. It's better to fear God than to be afraid of God. If you are afraid of God, it means you've done something wrong. But if you have the fear of God, it means you've done everything perfect. See? So that's the difference. So we shouldn't have any fear. آمين. مارا إن خامر أنا كي مخبن الآلهة إنسان الأخونة مارا موديلة دجال إله سبب إن خالي مخب الأخونة إدغزيلة ليه ما صرت مخب الآلهات ليه خزيهم زملا باس الديا وآها بلدانا إتلن منه أو تمغب الآلهة واجب إلى تمغب بالأخونة. You gotta love your brother because you say you love God. So then there is no way you can love God and not love your brother.
okay?
You can see your brother.
So this is kind of relating in the earlier one. I'm sorry, it's a little off topic. If you provoke someone to sin, like for instance, I was telling somebody like, you know, you must obey your parents because that's what God says, right? And you were talking about it earlier, how, you know, your parents tell you things, but they can't force you to. But if they're telling you something, it's usually for your best. So obviously, they're not going to force you. Okay, so I told this person like you should obey your parents or whatever, and they're like, well, no, because I know this is the right thing to do or whatever it is, whatever the situation is. I'm like, okay, but Jesus says you must obey your parents. And then they're like, well, I'm like, are you basically saying no to Jesus? they're like, well, basically they're like, well, in this case, yes. So like, I feel like I provoked them. Did I not? Because I was telling them.
You told them what's written.
Yeah, but I was like, but you're saying no to Jesus, and I shouldn't have probably asked that. Because then they're like, yes, I'm saying no.
No, because in reality, what does it say? What does it say? Does it say what? What does it say? Love your father and your mother, or does it say respect your father and your mother? What does it say?
Honor.
Honor. So what does honor mean?
Above respect.
You respect them, right?
Above respect.
Above respect and more than respect.
More than respect.
Okay, so if you're gonna honor your father and mother, you don't. It doesn't mean if your father is telling you something wrong, you have to do it,
But they're
right?
not telling, they're not telling them something wrong. They're looking after them.
Right, but eventually they're gonna find their way into the truth. So you just can advise them, but you can't force them, and you can't tell them you have to do this. You can tell them, I think this is wrong, this is right, but then at the end it's your choice, and you're gonna learn from it.
But did I not like make fun when I said, are you basically saying no to Jesus?
No, because you're only saying it because you're feeling for them. You're not saying it because of hate, you're saying it because of love, and that's a good thing. Everything when you say, whether you say it by as long as it's with love, then
Awareness.
yeah, exactly. So there is no, you're not looking to for them to lose the way. You're trying for them to find the way, right? So how many times should we forgive others? ما جاي يقري فخلك خخينة مريم نخيل. رابع سباي. So قارخ لا جمعته please. سرقوا مسخر تقالا. Matthew 18:21-22.
Then Peter come to him and said, Lord, how often shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Up to 7 times? Jesus said to him, I do not say to you up to 7 times, but up to 70 times 7.
Sorry.
أنا أقصد أوكي. على قبل الأخير. Thank you. Go ahead.
Can I read it to it?
Please.
Tele shemotkeha kes isho bakure. Mari magai kafa illi akuni upaflinne. Hal showa gahai jubble illa isho. Lewen bimara illo hal showa gahai. Ina hal showi gahai showi.
Very good.
Job.
لورا قليلة قالي بعربي please. قليلة بعربي قالك مسيمة. سريخاوس لي تري.
عندئذ تقدم إليه بطرس وسأله يا رب كم مرة يخطئ إلي أخي فأغفر له هل إلى 7 مرات فأجابه يسوع لا إلى 7 مرات بل إلى 77 مرات لهذا السبب يشبه ملكوت السماء بإنسان ملك إرادة أن يحاسب
أو إلى مثل خرطم شيخة ماري لقديا لا؟ إنا ماري لك ما جاي أنا فخلنا خوني ما إلى بتاعي. Matthew is coming to Jesus saying, how many times should I forgive my brother? 7 times? وهي مغزيلة يعني غنى شو ورابه لا؟ وهي مغزك شو ورابه. So he's saying 7 times. He wants to show that 7 times is big because the Jewish law is 3 times. So he wants to show something bigger. So he says, how about 7 times? Jesus said, no, not 7 times. What is Jesus answering? What? To what? 70 times? 7. Shawi gait shawa. La? Shawi gait shawa. What does that mean? 70 times 7.
Let me know what's
يعني مودي.
ما لا نهاية.
ها؟
ما لا نهاية.
ما لا نهاية. يعني مودي
هلا كنت
خما شاء الله زبخلك.
يعني هل تيت مشيخة دتري يعني until the second coming. Okay, if we're gonna add these numbers, we're gonna find out it's until the second coming of Jesus. It means all these numbers, if you add them up and if you come to it, you're gonna find out until the coming of Jesus, the second coming, you have to forgive. So it means مودي لمانايو مانايو ليه ما ستمرد او تلاقي يقم بخلنا وهروي الواد هو مندي لا او تلاقي يقم بخلنا وهروي الواد هو مندي لا يركر بخل كمو واي كمو يركر بخل كمو سبب إجابة خبة in it خبة جابن سانايلا بخل. If we have love in us, then it's easy to forgive every time. Why some people can't forgive all the time? Because they don't have the true love in them. If you have the true love, you forgive. In lit خبة جابن ليه ما سخ بخل خماشة بخل خدشة دانا سبب خبة بينه يا اختلا إن بينه اختلا يعني ما نالت خبة جابن. So that is why because love has patience. If you can't forgive, then you have no patience, so that means you have no love. ليه ما استمرت أنا إيد جابي مريخت بينا إنا ليه ما سنبخلم إيتن خدوق لا جاو ليه لا يدوس ليه هذا سو قبض هذا مارن مودي كما برملان قد خاحت كفارل. So Jesus taught us to what? Reconcile with God and with each other before planning to offer any sacrifices. من قمت أودخ خقربانا خدوخا قمت جرك بخلق بوش قرت لك اسألها بوخالة من دوخة بوش قرت لك اسألها بوخالة من دوخة مو من مشيخة مو أنا بين رحمة ولا دوخة رحمة إلى أو خبة أو بوخالة يعني مودي. So it's better to forgive than to sacrifice. It's better in God's eyes for you to forgive than to sacrifice. بينات يقول لك قريب ليه بيقارد؟ قريب رابس باي. So مودي بخزق لك بخزاية وخقد Matthew 5:23-24 مويلة مارم شيخة. متى 5 20 طلع 20 4
اوكي ورا قارنا
يلا
فإذا جئت بتقدمك إلى المذبح وهناك تذكرت أن لأخيك شيئا عليك فاترك تقدمتك أمام المذهب واذهب أولا وصالح أخاك ثم ارجع وقدم تقدمتك.
يعني مودي لما قرأ بسورة قال
هدخل المقروة والقربان على المدخة تاما تخرج بتأخونه بدويقة لتشربة بلبة الله شو قربان تاما على المدخة وسي قامتا سزجر عن أخونه وإجتا ومقرو قربانه.
بس قرأ بإنجليزي قال
Therefore, if you are offering your gift at the altar and there remember that your brother or sister has something against you, leave your gift there in front of the altar. First go and be reconciled to them, then come and offer your gift.
هدي غزيلة خون مشيخة كمودي خم خالص ولا خقديلة كمودي برد ميرالي بابن بشمية تيلة من رغزامنا مرن نوخون أي سلوطة between the lines لا صاليتنا إن لا قمت بخليتون قد بابوخم بخلون سبب إن لا بخلوخون بابوخم بشمية لا بخلوخون مودي لما نايدايا. Why is Jesus saying this? Why is Jesus saying so if you're gonna come and offer a sacrifice يبا يدود قربانة ينخدوخة ها كمودي لما انت خرخ واو مارا انت خرخ. How sad is that? انت خرخ. Listen to what he is saying. If you remember, how can you forget? ماني منشي ماني لكريبة مني ماني منشي ماني منشي ماني لمكربة ماني منشي إذا مشي خمو إلى ما Jesus saying, if you remember that either your brother or your sister, it means anybody, your brother or your sister, anybody, okay? You have a trespass against, someone have something against you. What is he saying? Wait a minute. Mara, go first, make peace with them, and then come and do your offerings. Why is Jesus saying this? Huh?
Because you have a grudge. You hold on to a grudge.
Because you're holding on to a grudge.
You're making a bigger sin.
You're making a bigger sin. Beautiful. Yes, you're making a bigger sin. What else?
Because you haven't forgiven.
You have?
You haven't forgiven.
You have not forgiven because you are not forgiven either. That's beautiful. So if you're not forgiven, then how can you make a sacrifice? So what does that mean? Why are you wasting your time? Kamot mawuredanu. Kamodit bitaya wada qurbana yanwada khaducha litla manai. Divanit mayelganu. You are bringing judgment upon yourself. Why are you even wasting your time? Why are you coming and do this offering? No. He says, stop your offering. Do this first, then do the offering. Because you're wasting your time. In la danuch mawura. Hitch manai litla. Dagulet ganu. Kala le mazdegit. So lela qbilta. Har omen dila. Ay asbuta saluyat. شغلوا جناهاتا داخل دبخنا شوكلا لا بتشوكخ no شوكلا. So it's a contract with God. If I don't forgive people's sin, don't forgive my sin, right? Otherwise I'm wasting my breath, my time praying this prayer. أنا صالوا أنا يسلوتا باطلوتا ما ينديوان الجاني سبدا جولن جو خبراني. إن أنا مارن شغلوا جناهاتي سبب أنا من بخلو شميرا هنا على المزامل المارات لتبخلو شميرا كمان يداجولن كجانو يداجولن لا. So therefore على هالخمودي مارن الله ما وردانوخ باطل إلا بزودة مختمرة ديوانيت ما يلجانوخ. So مودي ود كم تخش بصبا إلا بخلط بخالة بوش قوريلة من دوخة. إن بخلط خنا بدوخة ليه لازم يطلق. إن بخلط بوش قورتيلا من أود الدوخة. مؤمر بشيخة بين رخمة ولا بين دوخة. So Jesus said he wants what? Mercy, not sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
Jesus also taught us to pray for our enemies. مشيخة أبقى مالبلان قد صالح قد جمنا منشي بس تخونواته. Now we're going into a bigger field. دجمنا منشي بس تخونواته. You know most of the people they curse their enemies. ويترابا جاوا نشر هاوخ إلا يطخلوا دجمنا يتلقخلوا أخوبا جاوا مشيخة يتلقخلهم جاوا ليه هو يلا يطخ دجمنا. We cannot curse our enemies. We have to love our enemies. We have to pray for them. جارك صالح قدية مختي ما تخرخلو خونواتا جسلوطة جارك هر ايرلان تا جسلوطة ما تخرخلو بدجمنا مانينا دجمنا مانينا. Who are our enemies guys?
كنت يا قريبة منه.
ها؟
كنت يا قريبة منه.
كنت يا قريبة منا ليه دجمنا لا هاد مصليان تا هاد مو قلت لك سيفا قرمة جوطنا
11
سرطان هنا
11
داع وراه بيزبط داعش هو كيوم تمرد أمر داعش ها.
Anybody that's an enemy of Christ is my enemy.
Anyone that's an enemy of Christ is our enemy. That is, yes, that's perfectly said. What else?
شماشة أخشوتي جشلاوي ندش منه because كله يالت على هنا.
سبب كله يالت عليه.
عالم ديخل الجوال.
They're creation of God, not children of God.
Okay, but they can be your enemy or no.
Oh yes.
They can be your enemies, right? Man in our enemies.